national educator.
Welcome to this English revision lesson. And in this lesson, we are going to talk about grammar questions. And I believe that you're really going to enjoy this lesson. So let us begin by looking at some of the areas in grammar that can be tested in an examination situation. So what are some of these areas that are tested in grammar examinations? One of them is parts of speech. I believe at this point you've been talking about parts of speech and you know them. The nouns, verbs, adjectives, pronouns, prepositions, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections. You should know all of them and their functions in sentences. Another area of concern can be idioms and phrasal verbs. Idioms or idiomatic expressions are groups of words whose meanings are not taken literally, but the meanings change depending on the tags that the society has given to them. Phrasal verbs are also a type of idiomatic expressions that have a lexical verb with either an adverb particle or a preposition. For example, go out is a phrasal verb. So you might be asked to give examples or to fill in using phrasal verbs or idioms, and you should be in a position to do that. Another common area in grammar is active and passive voice. A sentence in English can either be in the active voice or in the passive voice. When the voice is active, it means that we focus on the subject. For instance, if we say, Ouma taught the lesson, that is active. But in the passive voice, the focus is on the object, in this case, the lesson. So you will say, the lesson was taught by Ouma. So such might feature in an examination situation. We also have another area, punctuation. Punctuation, you should remember the use of punctuation marks. For instance, that the full stop, the exclamation mark, and the question mark are final punctuation marks that are used at the end of the sentence. You should know the various uses of the comma, the apostrophe, the colon and semicolon, the dashes, the parenthetical commas, and all the other punctuation marks that you have been learning about from Form 1 all the way to Form 4. So that when you're given a sentence to punctuate, you can do it without struggle. We also have direct and indirect speech. When speech is in the direct speech, then we quote the exact words of the speaker. But when it is indirect speech or reported speech, then someone else is reporting what another person said. And this is an area that you really explore in the grammar lessons, and it is important for you to master this area because you can be asked questions. Then we have question tags. You normally add question tags at the end of statements. Yeah, so expressions like isn't it, why you, don't you, can they, shall we, you should know how to add such expressions to statements in the correct manner. We have vocabulary and spelling. You should know how a word is supposed to be written. That is the spelling.